Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is your New Year's outlook. So we're going to take a look at the first quarter of the year, January, February, and March, and see what energies may be coming in for you. And we'll pull some advice cards and see if we can't get a good picture of what the first 3 months of the year are going to look like for you. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. I post situational based and some calendar based messages here on my tarot channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. These are general messages, so take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And keep in mind that some of these messages may not resonate at first because they are predictions. And as always, I am excited to see what the cards have in store for you today. Taurus, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get some of these cards out and then we will get into it. Oops, no spoilers. All right. All right, messages for Taurus. So we're going to start with January. Reflection. Let's take a look at this beautiful card here. So reflection, she looks like she's sitting in front of a mirror. So, that represents that reality is our mirror. So you may be reflecting on the past year, maybe on some aspects of yourself and your life. I think that the new year is always a wonderful time for reflection myself. So I always enjoy sitting around with friends and family and talking about the past year and what we look forward to in the next year. So let's get started. So here we are opening the tarot with the Death card, the Seven of Swords, King of Wands, and Page of Swords. All right, so I think it's possible. I'm getting a couple of scenarios, so we're going to walk through them and then we will clarify and get some advice for each month. So bear with me here. All right, so for some of you, I feel as though 2021 may have held, or the previous year, this is technically timeless, so the previous year may have held some major changes for you. And with those changes came an understanding that things could be done differently, or it's reflecting back to you through this reflection here that maybe there's another way to go about something. So the Seven of Swords here, it's typically a card of like thievery, tiptoeing around things in order to not get caught effectively. But I also view it as a card of strategy and planning and really thinking through a situation. And so I think as though maybe there's a new way of thinking coming in for you in January that will help bring you into your power. So the King of Wands is standing in your creative power, really taking action based on what you're passionate about, or really taking charge in something that you brought forth, like one of your creative endeavors. And I think that you may be seeking ways on how to go about that. Like you may be asking, the Page of Swords is about asking questions. It can be asking questions of the self, asking questions of others, your external world, the way you think. So I think there's a new way of thinking coming in for you. So those of you that where relationships may be on your mind, you may be involved with either a Scorpio or an Aries or Sagittarius, or something may have ended for you and you're trying to plan how you're going to move forward in a very powerful way. And I think that you may be asking questions of a mentor. There's someone in your life who may be established, and they're very like fiery in personality. For some of you, you are connecting with someone of Scottish descent. I feel like that the I'm reminded of this piercing fire that was in somebody's eyes who was very close to me, and they were of Scottish descent, and he used to say, it's my Scotsman is showing. So I'm hearing someone say my Scotsman is showing. I don't know if that might resonate with some of you. That's for like one or two people. So something may have ended. You are trying to some of you are trying to be wise in how you plan and go forward, and you're also trying to really listen to your heart. And I think the Page of Swords, really is an affirmation that those questions are going to come through that self-reflection here. So I have those two primary storylines coming in for you, or you may have just made a decision. Some of you may have just made a decision to do things differently or to think about things differently based on something that is a higher calling. There's an element of a higher calling here for you, and it's like maybe your inner thoughts in the past have been blocking it. Like maybe you've been in a lackful mentality and you're shifting into an abundance mentality. Oh gosh, Taurus, that's so beautiful. Let's get some clarification here. All right, so we have power, stepping into your power with that King of Wands, and adaptability. Yes, changing the way that you think about things, changing the way that you do things, to really help you step into that power. And I'm hearing strategy, and like I'm seeing a chessboard and thinking through the steps. So I feel like some of you are also really thinking forward, and there's that's like an advanced form of intellect to be able to do that. So that's really, really wonderful. All right, so let's take a look here. We have prosperity lies ahead. So new moon in Taurus, that is you stepping forward into your power so that you can achieve a goal of yours that you feel very passionate about. That is so beautiful. All right, so we are going to move into February. Taurus, we have divine timing. Look at that. Something I think is really going to fall into place for you. It may have to do with whatever it is that you're thinking about up here in January. We'll have to see. All right, so what do we have here for you, Taurus, in February? We have the Chariot, divine timing, alignment, falling into place, forward movement. Oh, I think February is going to be very exciting for you, Taurus. Strength. There's that power that we were talking about. Seven of Cups. Oh, wow. And the Ace of Cups. So I see a lot of, there's a lot of options out there for you. So sometimes the Seven of Cups can be confusion. It does not feel confusing in this particular scenario. I think that what we're really seeing here is more like an emotional overwhelmment. I feel as though the changes that you're going to be making in January are going to bring forward almost like an avalanche of things that you would like to have in your life. So things are going to line up for you. You're going to really come into alignment with your head and your heart here. So this new way of thinking, this change in thought pattern, and this new way of being is really going to play out well for you in February. So we have a new opportunity for emotional fulfillment. This could be a new opportunity in love. If you are looking for a new relationship or a new cycle in an established relationship, it looks like that option is going to be made available to you. If you're single, I see you having a lot of potential partners coming into your life in February, probably in the second half of February. And you may be connecting with another air sign or maybe a Leo. And I do also have lots of emotional energy here. So it will be a deep emotional connection that you may find through one of these options. We'll see if you I mean, you may make the decision in February, you may not. You may be searching through all of these cups to find the right one. We'll have to see. But the cards are saying that the right one is there. You would not have these two cards in combination if the right one was not part of the options that you have in February. Oh gosh, that's so exciting. If it's not about a relationship, that creative endeavor that you are asking yourself about and trying to step into that state of being in your own power is really going to come in for you. This can also be something creative in nature. It's very near and dear to your heart. Like I see you kind of guarding something, or you have guarded something very close to your heart. And I see you having the courage to share it with the world in February. Like it will be time. The chariot and the divine timing is just, the time is right. And you will find the courage to share whatever it is that you've been holding close. So for clarification, we have flattery. Ooh, all right. So some of you are going to be flirting. And we have practicality. So yes, I love that for you. So I see flattery here for you, Taurus, but I see you also like not letting it get to your head. Or, you're looking for a very practical partner. That's very, that is Taurus energy. um, yeah. Or someone of a very practical nature is going to come in and say all the right things for you. Um, they're either going to say all the right things for you and they're going to have that element of practicality to them, or you will be receiving flattery from someone and you're like, no, I need something more practical. All right. And so then we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Look at that. So what I'm hearing from Spirit there is just like what you were doing in February, listen to your heart. There's a balance between the head and the heart, and that's part of the alignment that we see coming in for you here in February. So either that alignment is coming to you, or the cards are encouraging you to find that alignment between the head and the heart so that you can see this Ace of Cups coming in for you. Oh, Taurus, I love that for you. February is going to be an interesting month for you. And look, we have gentleness and we have a bride. So if you are looking to get married, I'm taking this as a confirmation that that is a possibility for you. Gentleness. So this practical partner that may be coming in for you may be very gentle. We'll have to see if it's not a partner. Whatever it is that you reveal here, this new endeavor that you are going to be embarking on, I see you and the people around you treating it with care, is really what I see. This can also be self-care, treating yourself with care. Let's see, Taurus. Oh, that new thing, the new cycle. We have the Fool. Oh my goodness, the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Page of Cups. So if you are the marrying type, I definitely see an engagement in the spring. So this is March. And I'm just going to say I expect an invitation to the wedding. Oh, Taurus. So your energy is here. We have Aries energy. We have water energy here, emotional. So this new cycle that I think you're going to get a whiff of this new cycle in February, I think you will realize that it's the real deal. Or if you're asking yourself questions like, is this the real deal? The cards are saying that this new venture, which appears to be a relationship, is very emotionally fulfilling. Like it's going to fulfill all of your dreams here. So the Ten of Cups is one of the most abundant cards in the tarot deck, and it really is about emotional fulfillment. This could be family, established commitment. The Hierophant is about commitment here. So And the Page of Cups, this is flirting, this is flattery. Um, this could be discussion about getting engaged, could be an engagement. I typically think of the Knight as being closer to the engagement, but I mean, we'll see what comes out for you with that Hierophant. That's possibly going to be in the forefront of your connection with this person. So, if it is not about a relationship, whatever this higher calling that you were feeling in January, it's going to start coming in for you here in the end of February, and by March, it's going to be kind of in your face. So, be prepared to be surprised and delighted by the way the universe is going to orchestrate this thing for you. Oh my gosh. All right, so we have submission, maybe like giving in to something that is staring you in the face. Ooh, and bluff. That is so fascinating. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing fake it till you make it. I don't really ascribe to that, but there is a logic behind that, and it goes back to like Neville Goddard, act as if you have it and it shall come, that sort of thing. I think here though, this might actually be a reflection of these original, maybe this original way of thinking that we had here at the beginning of January. And I feel as though you may not necessarily believe that this has come true for you. And so you might risk slipping back into an old way of thinking. And so the cards are saying, give that up. The submission of the bluff is like, quit fooling yourself. And we have the Fool here too. So, and it's in the upright. It's all about a willingness here to take a risk on this connection, this emotional fulfillment that we have over here for you. So I'm hearing like, don't fool yourself, it really is for you, is what I'm seeing here for you. So, Taurus, we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. Yeah, so once you are faced with a challenge to stop fooling yourself effectively, that yes, you are worthy of this, I feel as though it's going to put that original way of thinking kind of to bed, is what I'm getting. And it's like you are going to have an opportunity to observe your own worthiness here in your reality. And, you know, if you want to get married, I think it's possible for you. Otherwise, it's something to do with like societal norms, or if you are a churchgoer, there's something here like this can also be a promotion card. Um, so there's something here about a commitment and a connection being recognized by an external body. So it could be recognized by the church, you know, it could be a community, a spiritual community that you have. Something here is going to be recognized by that community that is in your life. So, Taurus, best of luck to you during this time period. If you have not subscribed already, please do. I'd love to have you as part of my community, and hit that like button while you are at it. Feel free to drop me a comment, you know, throughout the months. Let me know what you think. I always love to connect with you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye bye.